So the next hitter to dig in will be Andrew McCutchen. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
The left fielder, Andrew McCutchen.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ball one. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here. They have certainly had it going lately. Winners of 8 in a row.
I'm super excited, Matty, to watch this team play today because it's rare. You don't see many teams rattle off 8 wins in a row like they have. It's all working for them right now, and I'm super excited to watch them take the field today.
Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1. Our temperature not quite 60 degrees, 59 here at game time this afternoon. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Grounder down the line at third, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. And this is taken for a called third strike as the leadoff man is set down to open up the ball game. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring in the middle infielder Gene Segura. First pitch on its way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Goodness, 0-2 now.
Ooh-wee, that was an ugly swing. I'm sure he's not going to watch that one on replay after the game.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Ball 2.
2-2.
Two pitches fouled away. Now here it comes. Hot shot on the ground is short. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Glance at the Phillies batting order in this one. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, Matt, I appreciate the way Bryce Harper plays the game. He's certainly a guy to watch out there in this lineup. Everything he does makes them click. When he's swinging the bat, well, they just go.
Here's Bryce Harper now. As Tanaka jumps ahead of him here at strike 1. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. The windup and the 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye, 1-2.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
Bounce to first, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So a relatively routine start for the top of the first here. And now the Bombers will get their shot. No score. So digging in now, DJ LeMahieu. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
Now the pitch. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So it's a solo home run to lead off the bottom of the first. Third home run for him on the year as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
What a way to start this one off. Scoreless top of the frame, and you answer with a bomb in the bottom of the first.
Standing in, Aaron Judge.
Batting second, the right fielder, Aaron Judge.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Dan Dero, these Phillies, as they begin play here today, they come into this one in good spirits, fresh off their first victory of the new campaign last time out.
Yeah, Matty, for me, I'm going to go off script here. I think one of the keys to winning this game, I get it, the pitcher has to throw strikes, the offense has to show up, but I need more energy, more focus. I need guys flying around. I need guys looking like they want to win a ball game.
And this one's up around the eyes, 2-1.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Slow roller down the third baseline. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2.
Great job by the pitcher right there to put him in the proverbial rocking chair. Slowed him down, sped him up, slowed him down. Let's see where he's going now.
Hit hard on the ground to second, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. Yes, he'll take a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Judge aboard here at first with nobody out. And there's strike two as the fastball's fouled off to the right. 0-2. The first with it is Wheeler, and he just manages to get his hand in. Here comes Wheeler's 0-2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's
protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Quinn is there, 2 gone. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. What do you think they need to do to keep the winning streak a-rolling, Dero?
Well, Matty, if I could tell this lineup one thing, it would be let's get on this guy early. Day game in this ballpark, the sun starts glaring, starts getting later in the day, those shadows start creeping in right around the time that bullpen starts getting warmed up. Gotta find a way to scratch a few across early.
A ball and no strikes. Wheeler isn't considered by many to be a power pitcher. He doesn't strike out a ton of guys, but he's usually very effective as starting pitchers go. One of those guys that uses his defense and makes the opponent put the ball in play.
Matty V, not all pitchers are going to be swing and miss guy. Even though this guy is a power pitcher, he pitches primarily down in the zone, and he looks behind him and he sees 8 fielders with the glove. He needs some help. He's not going to strike a lot of guys out, but he needs some help from his defense.
And here's a slider for a called strike, and he's behind 1-2 now.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive it a run. Going to have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Wheeler pauses. Here's the 1-2.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
From the stretch. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
One team's dream inning is another team's nightmare, right? That's their 3rd hit of this opening inning. This one a double. That's got to have the pitcher pretty upset out there, and the manager wondering how long he's going to go in this one.
At the plate, Luke Voigt. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
Tough situation early out on the mound, but if he can limit the damage right here, might build some confidence and get him rolling.
And this is sent on the ground out to Segura at short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Yankees are off and running early thanks to the solo home run. Second inning coming up. New York off to a 1-0 lead. Now at the plate, Rhys Hoskins. He'll be the one to lead off against Masahiro Tanaka.
Number 17, Rhys Hoskins.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that's by him. It's 0-1. Now the pitch. Hard liner to center field. Hicks is right there, 1 down.
That is it.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And let's take a look at outfielder Aaron Hicks. Hey, some guys figure it out at 21, some guys figure it out at 30, some guys never figure it out. Aaron Hicks is one of those guys who has come into his own. He's dynamic on both sides of the plate from an offensive standpoint and has an absolute cannon in the outfield to go along with great range.
1-0.
And he lays off there, 1-0. The pitch.
2-0.
Real Muto, originally from the Sooner State of Oklahoma. This is his first year at the big league level. And that's taken for a strike on the inside corner. 2-1. Two balls and 2 strikes to the Phillies catcher. Yankees lead this 1-0 here in inning number 2. Grounded to short. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, Dero, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Line toward the alley in left center. And that's into the outfield. And they'll have runners at the corners following the one-out single.
Hey, that's a beautiful job of executing a hit and run right there. Pretty interesting. Must have known he was going to try and get over the heart of the plate right there with something, either fastball or something off speed, because he was coming unglued. 0-0.
So now to the plate, Didi Gregorius, as Tanaka jumps ahead of him here at strike one. And he's got runners at the corners here with only one gone. A 1 pitch on its way, and a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. A ball and 2 strikes to Didi Gregorius.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. This is on the ground over to first. Torres at the bag. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. On now to the bottom of the second. It's the Yankees 1 and the Phillies nothing. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And the next to bat, the Dominican-born catcher Gary Sanchez. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Sanchez drives the ball with the best of them when facing right-handed pitching like this, but there is some swing and miss in his game. Some would say it's a little bit of an all-or-nothing approach at times.
I think in today's game you can live with it. The 3 true outcomes: homer, strikeout, or walk. Bottom line is, when he does put the ball in play, he changes the scoreboard.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
He got ahead with 2 good fastballs and then tried to drop the changeup to see if he'd be out in front. Did a great job of laying off that pitch right there. Interested to see where he goes now.
A swing by Sanchez, and this one's soaring out into left field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. It's a solo shot here for Gary Sanchez. His first home run of the season, and this is now a 2-0 lead for the Yankees.
Yeah, everyone in the stadium, including the guy in the mound, knew it was just a matter of time until this guy cranked one out of here. Well, that's the first one of the year, and many more are sure to follow.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Harper has a read on it, and that's the first out of the inning.
Batting ninth.
So here's how the Phillies are positioned defensively. Let's spot shadow Bryce Harper, and why wouldn't we? He's only one of the best players in the game. He puts it on the line every night in the field and at the plate.
Here's Miguel Andujar now, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Strike two. To third. Kingery's there. And there's out number two.
Now batting, second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
So bases are empty here with two gone, and that'll bring up DJ LeMahieu.
We all know this guy's a real good fastball hitter. We saw how far he could hit one. He got a fastball that he liked, and he turned that thing around, and it got out of here in a hurry.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all four corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
And he takes this one high, 1-1. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. Gone! A solo shot here to left, his second of the game, as the Yankees move out to a 3-0 lead.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
So bases are empty here with two gone, and that'll bring up the former American League Rookie of the Year, Big Aaron Judge. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike one.
Not much you can do with that one. Tied him up in knots.
And low, it's a ball and a strike.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
And it's a ball and two strikes now to Aaron Judge. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. So they get a couple of runs on two hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. We'll go now to the top of the third. It's the Yankees 3 and the Phillies nothing. Leading off the inning, Roman Quinn, and they'll need him to get something going here.
The center fielder, number 24, Roman.
First offering on its way.
Nope.
Breaking ball called just a bit low.
Counts 1-0.
And that's right there, and we're even at 1. Line drive to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
Batting ninth, the second baseman, Phil Johnson.
At the plate now, Phil Gosselin, as he'll take a look at ball one. Nobody out, runner on first. A ball and a strike. Gosselin, a native Pennsylvanian. This is his first year at the big league level. Throw over to the bag, runner back standing. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Grounded down the third baseline. And that's through for a hit. Andahar brings it in, and he's safe.
It's so important, Mark, to start to make quality pitches, and if you don't, this is what can happen. 2 batters, 2 base hits, first and third, nobody out.
Yeah, and you just got to prepare yourself as an offensive player. You're just trying to get the runner in from third. You can't worry about creating a monster inning. Do your job.
He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1. And they're runners at the corners now. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Ready with the 2-0. Line hard to the left side. But this is a foul ball. A 3-1 count to the Phillies left fielder.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit it now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2. Runners at the corners here. Nobody out. Fouled off. Now a swing and a miss, and McCutchen is set down for out number 1.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Gene Segura standing in. As he'll watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball 1. That's wide. 2-0.
He's going to have a talk with the umpire after this half inning, because if he's not going to get those calls, he's got to come a little bit more over the heart of the plate, and that usually means damage done.
Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. LeMahieu in foul ground, and this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Now the 2-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming, and then boom, the bottom falls out of it. Terrific pitch.
Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Softly hit down to third. Likely no shot at 2. LeMahieu for 1. On to first, and he really paid the price at second base, but it's a double play, and the inning is over. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Torres, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First delivery to him on the way. Now a slider down the middle, but laid off.
He's been getting lit up all game, and there's a common denominator. He keeps missing right down the middle of the plate. Case in point with that last one.
Strike 2 as the fastball is let go. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. So 1 away in the inning, and it's time to check out the standings in the National League East to see where the Phils find themselves entering play today. Giancarlo Stanton now. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB. Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
The windup and the 0-1. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, not normally a good plan to throw 3 consecutive sliders in a row. This guy's slider is so good, I think he might throw it again.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. 1 out, nobody on. Three balls and 2 strikes to the Yankees DH.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. But it bends just foul into the second deck. Again, he sends it out of play. The next 3-2. Fouled away. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at-bat.
Certainly not showing any signs of intimidation with these middle-of-the-order guys. That's back-to-back Ks, and the 3 and 4 guys are harmlessly back in the dugout.
Into the box, Aaron Hicks. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. Will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
No, inside.
A little bit outside. 2-1.
What we're seeing here is a guy getting pitched to very carefully. It doesn't matter that there's 2 outs and nobody on. He's a threat to score even when he's standing in the batter's box.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And he lays off again. Ball 3.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
The 3-1. He swung on and missed. A full count now.
Boy, he looks strong out there on the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side in order, and against the middle of the order, too.
2 out, nobody on. And this is hit hard to the right side, but foul. Struck him out, so he makes quick work of him here. 3 straight strikeouts, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Settling in now, Bryce Harper. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
But quick reactions at the hot corner take away a hit, and there's 1 gone. So after the line out on the fastball, might be a pretty good time to check out the pitch speed comparison for these 2 starters. And whoa, you see the big number. How about 99 for a top speed? Not too many guys around the league can match that. Ready for another chance? Rhys Hoskins hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
Nope.
Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball one. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Phillies first baseman. Well, Yankee Stadium, of course, features a number of nods to the great history of the organization and its legendary players, but apparently when you hit 52 home runs as a rookie, you rightfully get your own cheering section built in your name.
What a magical year 2017 was for Aaron Judge. The slogan, "All Rise," fit him perfectly. What's really cool about it was the Yankees weren't even sure he was going to make the team coming out of spring training. He emerged into the scene, was the talk of baseball going into the All-Star break. Finished that off with a powerhouse into the season. One of the best young players the game in baseball has seen in a long time. All rise, Aaron Judge.
JT Realmuto.
Stepping in now, JT Realmuto. As he'll swing and send a chopper out to second. Throw on to Voit takes care of him, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They trail it here 3-0. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and flat out he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
Thank you, Heidi. Now at the plate, Luke Voit. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball 1. Count 1-0.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. And a good decision to push it that time. He's in at second base with a leadoff double.
Now batting.
He just tattoos this ball right here. Tried to sneak a fastball in on him? No way. Drives it to deep left center field gap, and that was a nice job to get the barrel around in time to score that baby up.
In now, Gary Sanchez. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. One and 2 to the Yankees catcher.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heater.
Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
He's not going to feel good about that at bat, nor should he. You have to want to swing the bat, but he just stood there and looked at 4 straight pitches. Hopefully, we'll see him get a little bit more aggressive next time.
To the plate now, Gio Urshela, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Here's the 1-0.
Ball, that's in.
2 balls and a strike.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
Two and two. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Now, after back-to-back strikeouts, he's got a real good chance of making that leadoff double pretty much meaningless. He's made some good pitches, and these hitters have really failed driving him in or at least getting him over.
And that'll bring up Miguel Andujar as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Wheeler pauses. Here's the 1-0.
Inside, ball 2.
Good time to be a 9-hole hitter right now. More than likely going to get a good pitch to hit. The top of the order is looming on deck. Good spot to be a good hitter right now.
The 2-1 home.
We got 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Great game plan so far by this offense. They're not chasing any of those breaking balls out of the zone.
3 runs, 6 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Lifted in the air out to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. The Yanks leave 1, but they lead it 3-0. Welcome back to the Bronx as we check in with Heidi.
Matt, I talked with Philadelphia's manager during the break about the Phillies' offensive production to this point. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Thank you, Heidi. And in steps Scott Kingery. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
The third baseman, number 4, Scott Kingery.
Here comes the first pitch. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Not close. It's 2-0.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
I know we want to focus on the offense and how bad they've been so far, but can we give some love to the pitcher? He has had these guys in the rocking chair all day.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Here's Didi Gregorius. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. Bases are empty, one man out. And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And it's gone. Solo shot to right center. Third home run for him on the year. And the Phillies strike for a run. It's now a 3-1 ball game. Into the box now, Roman Quinn. A base hit in his first trip. The windup and the 0-1. Pulled toward right center field. Hicks on the move. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Up next for Philadelphia, the second baseman, Phil Gosselin.
So striding in, Phil Gosselin, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Pitch on the way.
Yeah.
Bases. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Andujar is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. But the Phils draw a bit closer thanks to this solo home run. Bottom of the 5th coming up. It's the Yankees 3 and the Phillies 1. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and that'll bring in DJ LeMahieu.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at bat is second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A shot to second base and handled for the first out.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
So the bases are empty with one man gone, and that'll bring up the big bat of Aaron Judge. First delivery to him on the way. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
Back up the middle, and that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
Hey guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
Now a throw over to first. So now to the plate, Torres, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Ready with the 0-1. In the dirt here, and a good idea to hang close at first as he'll make it back easily. The 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2.
Ball inside.
Great job to lay off that pitch after fouling off so many previous to it. I got to believe that pitchers certainly get frustrated in these types of at-bats.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Three to 1 our score as we play inning number 5. He struck him out the 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
He's really racked up the strikeouts in this one, and this guy's been victimized 3 times already today. He and this lineup are clearly having a really tough time picking him up.
The first with it is Wheeler, and a dive, but he's back in there. Standing in now, Giancarlo Stanton, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. No hits to this point. The 1-0 home.
Ball, that's inside.
And they get him off balance there as he reaches for that one but can't find it. It's 2-1.
That's evidence of a pitcher and catcher being totally in sync out there. That tells me they both know that's a good pitch for him right now.
Now the 2-1 pitch is in there for the 2nd strike.
Hey, pretty aggressive pitch right there up in the zone. Surprised he didn't offer at it.
A runner on first with 2 away. Line to the right side, but that's a foul ball. Now another 2-2.
Helpful.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Now the payoff pitch home. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Once again a 3-2. Popped up. Goslin is under it, and that ends the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Yankees are out in front, 3-1. Top half of the 6th about to get started. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Andrew McCutchen. First delivery to him on the way. Too low, 1-0. 1-1 to Andrew McCutchen.
1-1.
And that's on the outside corner. 1-2. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Looking to send him packing again. Slow little roller to third. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
And this is a case of a hitter's reputation preceding him. The ball was a little dribble to the left side, but he knew the guy had speed, so he rushed it and ends up unable to make a clean play. That's another example of why speed is such an offensive weapon.
First pitch of the at-bat. Gene Segura is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Running now is McCutchen. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And they will not get McCutchen here. He's in safely at second base.
You don't see that very often against this guy. This guy has one of the best arms in the game, but still a successful steal of second base.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. Tapped out in front of home. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
The right fielder, number 3, Bryce Harper.
At the plate, Bryce Harper 0 for 2 for him to this point. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. And he takes a called strike 2. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
That strikeout changes the whole complexion of the inning. He was definitely pitching for it with a runner on third and 1 out, and he got it. Now it's going to take a hit or something like a wild pitch to get that guy home.
Next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Chopper to short. Torres has it. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after all as the inning is over. Phillies strand 1. Score holds. It's 3-1. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and coming forward is the switch-hitting outfielder, Aaron Hicks.
Aaron Hicks.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Inside, ball 1.
Now some movement out in the Phillies bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen. 1-0 count. Here it is. Got him to swing at a pitch below the knees. 1-1.
That's a ball.
And that misses. 2-1. Two balls and 2 strikes to Hicks now.
2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind and count 3-2.
Oh, and he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
I'll tell you, he's showing no signs of tiring right now. Still looks razor sharp from what I can tell, so I think he might last a while longer if he can keep this up.
At the plate now, Luke Voigt. Pulled high in the air out to left field. After it is McCutchen. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting, catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Gary Sanchez will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. Here comes the first pitch. That tails back over, strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Fastball well outside. And with just 5 2/3 innings under his belt, he's about to hit the century mark in his pitch count now.
Yeah, Matty V, and the way baseball is played these days, it's about 6 innings or 100 heaves, and you're pretty much looking for that bullpen. And D-Roll right now, this guy's pretty vulnerable right now at this game.
Yeah, Dan, you are a monster down that bullpen. That's what it seems to be in today's game. There's 5 or 6 of you guys hanging out down there. So he's going to empty.
A swing by Sanchez, and this one soaring out into left field. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. So a solo shot down the line in left, his 2nd home run of the game as the Yankees have taken a 4-1 lead. Here's the Philadelphia manager on his way out to the mound now. And that is going to be all for Zach Wheeler. 5 2/3 innings of work on his final ledger as he was not particularly sharp from the get-go here. Daniel De Los Santos is out from the bullpen now as he'll be making his first appearance of this young season.
Daniel De Los Santos.
Stepping in now, Gio Urshela. As he'll try and hold off the swing, but this one's in there for strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
Whoa, that's down.
Hard hit ball to short. Segura gets down on the ground. Great play. Hats off to that one. The defense on display on this beautiful diving stop at short. On to the back third here this afternoon, and we've got it for you on the show. In now, JT Realmuto, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
The catcher, JT Realmuto.
Infield in the overshift here now. The pitch.
We're moving right along into this one. This guy's continuing to pitch well, which is a little bit of a surprise because his first pitch strike ratio is still under 60%.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Now the pitch. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The third baseman, number 4, Scott Kingery.
Coming to the plate now, Scott Kingery, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And now a pitch on the way. Hit on the ground out to short. And a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a base runner.
The batter, the designated hitter, Didi Gregorius.
Into the box, Didi Gregorius. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. The 1-0. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. His second of the game as it's trimmed to a 4-3 game now.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
Up next
To the plate now, Roman Quinn. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. And he fans on the barehanded attempt, so that ought to be scored as a bunt single.
The batter, number 8, second baseman, Phil Gosselin.
Into the box now, Phil Gosselin. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. The 1-0.
No, that's bad.
Good speed at first and good speed with the guy at the dish. Going to be tough to double up these guys. If you're an infielder, got to get rid of it quick.
Still only 1 out in the inning. Swing and a line drive. Foul. The 2-1.
Hey, now he's got me confused up here. This is a known sinker baller out on the mound trying to roll a double play, and he throws him a 4-seamer.
And that's in there for a call. 2 away.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now. In there. Now the throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and that's going to land foul.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. Next pitch will be number 100 for him now through 6 2/3. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. But the fighting strike for a pair, both coming on this 2-run home run. Get up and stretch. Home half of the 7th coming up. The Yankees 4 and the Phillies 3. Last half of the 7th here, and standing in the outfielder, Miguel Andujar.
Miguel Andujar.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. Two and 0 to the Yankees left fielder. Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. McCutchen looking up. And this one is gone. A home run. A solo shot here to left. His first home run of the season, and it's now 5-3. This one has turned into a slugfest of Ruthian proportions. 7 combined big flies. Do you guys remember seeing anything like that in a while?
Dan, they're absolutely not going to cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night, but a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Row, is I preferred to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well because they're just absolutely smoking the baseball right now.
This one also hit deep to left field. McCutchen looking up. Gone! A solo shot here to left. His third home run of the ball game, and it's now 6-3.
Well, talk about having a day. 3 home runs in one game. We've heard about the hack trick in hockey, but it's awfully hard to do that in a baseball game.
Nick Pivetta will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
Number 43, Nick Pivetta.
Here's big Aaron Judge.
The right fielder.
As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Into the corner and slicing foul. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Scooped up. Throw on to first. So a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Next for New York, Torres. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 2 for him on the year as it is now 7-3. Wow, 9 home runs. D-Row, Dan, when's the last time you saw a power performance like this from 2 competing teams?
Yeah, hey, Matty B, this big ballpark in the Bronx has that short porch in right field, D-Row. But you can hit the ball out of just about any part of this ballpark.
Yeah, this place plays sneaky small. I know it's got big gaps, but right field is so juicy. As a right-handed hitter, you don't feel like you have to cheat. Not surprised by what we saw today.
He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. 0-1 count and the pitch. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
And it's 1-2.
2 strikes.
And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
Wow, that's the case right there where a pitcher knows this guy's up there and he's in swing mode. That pitch wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he still swung at it.
Standing in now, Aaron Hicks. This will chase one up around the letters here for strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
That was a nasty pitcher's pitch right there. Most guys strike out on that one. He was able to scramble at a little bit and give him another chance. And hopefully this pitcher misses over the heart of the plate.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. So they get 3 runs here, all coming via solo home runs. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the Yankees 3. Adam Ottavino is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here.
Number 0, Adam Ottavino.
New inning set to get underway, and stepping up as the shortstop, Gene Segura. From the stretch. And a half-hearted swing there as he tried to go the other way, and it's strike 1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
As a hitter, you see a pitcher working east-west. This is where you got to tell yourself to stay tall. You can't cover both sides of the plate. You got to pick one and trust it.
Here it comes on 0-2. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Swing and a line drive. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Hey guys, he doubled up right there. Back-to-back sliders. Nice job by the batter right there. Just misses the first one, makes the adjustment, stays a little shorter, and drives the next pitch for a base hit.
And Bryce Harper will dig in at the plate as he'll look at a slider that runs in too far for ball 1. Looking at his career totals, Harper is carrying around a sparkling slugging percentage up over 500. Obviously a huge threat every time he grabs a bat. A runner at first with no outs here. And they'll turn to the slider here, and it just misses. 2-1 now. From the stretch. A swing and a miss there. 2-2.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 1-0 pitch. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2. Runners on first with 1 down. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
And it's fouled away. Swing and a miss as he ran that two-seamer right by him for the second out. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
At the plate now, JT Realmuto as he'll lay off a slider too low, ball 1. Two out with the man at first. And that's too high, ball 2.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
2 balls and a strike.
2-1.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
No reason to sit on anything other than the hard stuff in a location you like and drive it right now.
The 3-1. A swing and a miss, and that'll fill the count at 3-2.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. 1 left for Philadelphia. Deficit holds at 4. It's 7-3. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and here comes the first baseman, Luke Voigt.
The first baseman, Luke.
Pitch on the way. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Quinn is there, and he has it for the first out.
Now batting, catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Into the box now, Gary Sanchez. He's coming off a solo homer in his previous trip.
Well, Matt, this is one of the problems. This guy's a good fastball, particularly low fastball hitter. It doesn't matter how hard or how low you throw it. That's right into this wheelhouse. What you want to do with this guy is move the ball from the belt up to get him to chase something that maybe he'll pop up in the infield.
Striding in, Gio Urshela. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First pitch on its way. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. 2 out, nobody on. Popped up. Kingery moving to his left. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They hang on to a 7-3 lead. All set to start the 9th in this one, and that'll bring up the former first-rounder Scott Kingery. Now the pitch. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. A reminder, we'll have post-game highlights coming your way from Yankee Stadium right at the conclusion of our ball game. Striding forward now is the DH, Didi Gregorius.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
One out, nobody on. And this is high, a ball and a strike. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. And another foul ball. In tight with the slider, 2-2. High and deep down the left field line. And no one will get this one. Bases are empty, one man out. Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away.
Nice two-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
At the plate, Roman Quinn trying to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Now here's the pitch. Tries to drop one down here, but he misses. Strike 2. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here, and with that, this one is over.
Man, they're making it look awful easy out there. That's 9 wins in a row. That's right, 9 wins in a row. And by the way they're playing, I see no reason why this streak is going to end anytime soon. They're just playing great baseball.
And this afternoon's game ends 7-3. New York brought their big bats to the park in this one, hammering 7 home runs. Masahiro Tanaka gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Yankees, 7 runs to 11 hits. 1 error, they left 4 men on base. For Philadelphia, 3 runs on 9 hits. No errors, they left 7 men on base. The winning pitcher is Masahiro Tanaka. His record is now 1-0. The loss goes to Zach Wheeler. He falls to 1-1. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 15 minutes. Our paid attendance here at Yankee Stadium this afternoon, 47,309. The Yankees thank you for attending and remind you to please get home safely.